will possibly be a career-altering match for these competitors.
Yeah, you are met with so many dangers in this intimidating structure. I'm not sure if these superstars are fully aware of the risks this cage presents to their livelihoods.
Oh, this isn't pretty.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and
into the DDT.
Top.
Oh, the old Harlem hangover.
That's it. Those are the worst kind.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Being locked in a steel cage has to throw a superstar off their game a bit, doesn't it, Corey?
Well, the cage around the ring is an added stipulation. The goal remains the same for these superstars. You have to make quick work of the opposition before they have an opportunity to capitalize.
Double knee face breaker.
Brock's down. The beast is wounded.
Making the big climb towards victory.
And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange. And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
And here he is scaling up the cage wall. At the top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more. This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made. Ooh!
Oh, steel.
Crashing to the mat. And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Oh, no.
Oh, my!
Moved out of the way.
Nobody home.
There's a wheelbarrow.
Boom! DDT.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
To the sky.
Diving clothesline!
Incredible height.
Beautiful takedown. Camel clutch. Camel clutch.
This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great...
Trying to somehow reverse this and counter.
Breaks out of the camel clutch. Nice job.
Setting it up.
thunderous clothesline.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Just drop between the cage and the ropes. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position. Oh, man.
Wow, Brock waylays it.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
Right into the cage! He's returning fire.
Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
Bang!
That's it. Brock's got this.
Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
What?
I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
Lesnar is pissed off now. Lesnar doesn't get put on the hour. He wanted this to be over seconds ago.
Lesnar gets out of the way.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
making his way up the cage.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
And now he's made it to the top of the cage. Making the climb. Oh, no! Oh, good Lord.
Rolled the dice from the top of the cage and got snake eyes for it. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
It's not safe being up there.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Face first.
Crashing to the mat. And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
He just has to swing that leg over.
Looking pretty precarious up there at the top.
He's able to combat out of Brock's grip. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
At the top of the cage, but his opponent stops his progress.
He almost made it out.
Got it scouted.
No.
That leap was
Not well planned. It wasn't well executed either.
It is unbelievable.
You don't think? Camel clutch.
This won't win the match, but it's doing...
He wins with a devastating submission. Here he goes, moving up the cage wall.
And we see him take yet another shot to the body.
Begins his ascent up the cage wall.
The sprint up the cage is on.
And now he's at an impasse at the top of the cage. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Very precarious position here.
Brock intended.
No way! For the love of God! And the hesitation before leaping off the cage could have been costly.
A well-warranted hesitation could be the literal downfall.
He misses the target.
Short flight, but a rough landing.
Suplex!
Launched. Oh my goodness, launched. Knees into the face.
Yet another big move, guys. Heading up and maybe heading out.
And he's finally up to the top of the cage. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
He's making his way up the side of the cage.
He swings that second leg over the top of the cage. It won't be long now, making the long climb down to the winner's circle. Can he finish the job? Yeah.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
is your winner, Sabu.
Broken, beaten, and scarred. But there is your winner.
And that's about